Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. I want to break down a lot of the scenarios and the specifics of what has been happening as of late. For those of you that don't know, this is regarding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. All right, it also involves Meghan's mother. It was the near catastrophic car accident situation, etc., involving the paparazzi. I want to talk about this. I want to break it down, and I want to explain to you all why I'm alluding that this was a sacrifice attempt. All right. If you haven't subscribed, I kind of ask that you do so. Please hit the notification bell, not just on the computer. Make sure your YouTube notification is turned on your YouTube app on your phone, your mobile device, okay? Y'all, I tell you, this is going to be crazy. And I'm going to break this down, okay? I'm the only one to actually break it down like this. I've been going through YouTube, I've been going through social media, and I have yet to see anyone allude to this, all right? I'm going to show you some video footage. We're going to look at it, and I'm going to explain some things. I'm going to connect the dots, and we're going to get into it. So, again, make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you get the likes up. When you come in here, get the likes up. It's free. It costs you nothing. If you like the work that I do, make sure you support me by sending a PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Okay? PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo links and information is in the description box. I also have it right here on the screen. Okay? QR code on the screen. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $105 or $1,005. All of it is greatly appreciated, and it goes right back into offering the content that I do. All right. I also have memberships as well. Feel free to take a look at that. They offer you certain perks, etc., etc. So we're going to get into this in just a second. This situation is crazy. All right. One other thing, for those of you that don't know, I want you to take a look on the screen. I also have this in the description box at the top. You all need to understand about AI and what's going on. Okay, I know you've heard things like ChatGPT and other types of AI processes. You need to be aware of this, because if you're not, I don't care if you're employed, self-employed, unemployed, this is going to completely change everything. So in this training, it's not done by me. I have some professionals showing you all how it works, what it does, and how you can actually save 90% of doing all the hard work. I don't care if you're a content creator. I don't care if you're a construction worker, whatever you do. It's saving you 90% of most of the work that you can do, and you're making a lot of money in return. All right. So anyway, that's that. Let me go ahead and get to why you all are here. Again, feel free to come into the chat and let me know what's what. This situation is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm going to break it down. I'm going to get some footage here on the screen and show you all why I'm saying this is a sacrifice attempt. Reason why I say attempt, because, you know, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are still here. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and get this on the screen. We're going to start. We'll start with this here. Okay. I want you all to see something. We'll put this here with the mayor from New York. Okay, so I'm going to get this up in just a second. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Okay, this is the only way that I can really say this. This is absolutely crazy. So let's get this on the screen here.
May 17th.
Man, oh man. All right. Well, let's take a look into this footage. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. Sit back, and I really hope you enjoy what we're taking a look at. Okay, so let's go.
Well, May 17th, welcome to the Noon. I'm Chris Welch. Breaking news today, a high-speed car chase involving the paparazzi and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, this obviously evokes memories of the ill-fated incident from 1997 involving Harry's mother, Princess Diana, but this...
Okay, so right off the bat, I want y'all to hear what he just said. Okay, peep game, because right off the bat, the news and the media are already telling you what's going on. Okay, listen to this because many people are missing this one main significant clue. Listen.
And Meghan Markle. Now, this obviously evokes memories of the ill-fated incident from 1997 involving Harry's mother, Princess Diana. But this happened right here in New York City last night. Jessica Formosa.
Okay. I don't know if you all remember, but Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana, she was the people's princess, and she was deleted. Okay, she was sacrificed. She was taken off of this planet because she went against the agenda, the royal family agenda, the elite's agenda. And when you are an elite and you go against the elite, you get deleted. Did I lose anyone there? Okay. This is what happened with Princess Diana. Remember, it was said that herself and her security guard or bodyguard, whatever you would like to refer to him as, was fleeing the paparazzi. And then she was in a Mercedes, and then she slammed into a wall like in an underpass. And, that was the whole story. And that's how she got left. Well, isn't this eerily similar? Okay. And not only is the sacrifice attempt eerily similar, but the actual same rebellion or quote unquote not going along with the elites. Okay, if y'all have not understood, or if you've been living under a rock, there's been tons of conflict and friction in the royal family. Okay, Prince Harry, they're upset with him for even marrying Meghan. Okay, then you have the racial issues here. Wade, he brought a black woman into the royal family, and them not wanting to accept her, and he had to break away from the royal family just to survive, and then they wanted to cut his money off, and then you've got the Netflix docu-series, and you've got other interviews, and et cetera, et cetera. They did an interview with Oprah and numerous people where all of this information came out, right, against the royal family. So this is going against, all right, this is exposing the elites. The royal family are part of the elites, right? Okay, so anytime you do that and you are a part of the elites, they're going to come after you. So they gave him a chance. They gave him time. They tried to refute the information. They tried to put them down. But guess what? The people are actually believing him. Most people, if you ask them, if you interview them, even professionals, even celebrities, et cetera, they're saying that they believe Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's narrative, right? Okay. Here we go again. The same situation. Now I'm going to let it run a little bit longer, but for those of you just joining me, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. All right? Hit that PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo while we at it. What's up, Cheryl? Got Cheryl Ford already from Trinidad. That's what's up. What's up to all my new and OG people in the building? Feel free to come through and say hello. Now, I'm going to run it back. I'm going to let it play longer. Let's go. Pete Game.
Incident from 1997 involving Harry's mother, Princess Diana, but car chase involving the paparazzi and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, this obviously evokes memories of the ill-fated incident from 1997 involving Harry's mother, Princess Diana. But this happened right here in New York City last night. Jessica Formosa is live in the newsroom with the very latest on what we know so far. Jess.
Chris, this happened late last night after the Duke and Duchess were leaving the Ziegfeld Theater. A spokesperson for the couple calling the incident near catastrophic. Now, details of what happened are still coming in at this hour, but this is what we know so far.
I want to explain something, okay? Please keep in mind, everyone here, this is a reaction, okay? So there are going to be times where I hit the pause button and don't play the footage straight through, all right? I have to do this. Again, this is a reaction. Y'all know how people be trying to mess with my channel and stuff like that anyway, so I have to follow and play by certain rules. So please forgive me for the pauses, but it is what it is. Now, notice the verbiage. They're saying near catastrophic, okay? Near catastrophic. I want to repeat. Near catastrophic, okay? That means involving or causing sudden and great damage and suffering, okay? AKA, they almost weren't here. Okay, had this actually happened, had the attempt been successful, the news would have been reporting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and their mother have been deleted. It's been a long time, right? Since we've been having a string of deletions back to back to back. It seems like January was like wrapping up the string of deletions, the celebrity deletions. Okay, for anyone that is new here, when I refer to the word delete, it is a YouTube algorithm friendly term to say off, past, no longer with us. The D word that rhymes with breath. You know what I'm trying to say? So nobody be getting in their feelings and taking offense. It's just what we have to do. You know, don't hate the play, hate the game. You don't like it, take it up with YouTube, right? This would have been catastrophic, right? Meaning the news would have reported a different narrative. But I told y'all, and I've been saying this for months, a lot of the celebrity deletions have not been going according to plan, okay? This whole year, they have not been going according to plan. There's been a lot of near attempts, and they just haven't been going the way that they planned. So let's listen.
Prince Harry and his wife Meghan were involved in a car chase. They were followed by half a dozen of paparazzi for more than 2 hours.
Do y'all understand this? Half a dozen, 6 paparazzi following you for 2 hours. Does that really sound like the typical behavior that paparazzi does? I mean, y'all gotta think, yes, paparazzi can be aggressive and et cetera, et cetera. But I want to rewind you back to 1997 when Princess Diana got deleted. They said it was paparazzi pursuing her. Okay, that's the narrative. But if you do your research and you look deeper and you read in between the lines, you realize that they used the term paparazzi to cover up the sacrifice attempt. Okay, here we go again, having the same thing going. And they came this close, which means that do not be surprised if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are no longer with us coming soon. Okay, because there's many other ways that this attempt could be restarted, all right? And it's going to be one of two things. Either you're going to potentially see another situation coming down the road, or you're going to see that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are going to be changing their tune. Either they're going to be speaking differently, acting differently, walking differently. And again, they hide all of this by the code word paparazzi.
It all started after the couple and Meghan's mother left a charity event hosted by the Miss Foundation for Women, where she received an award for her work.
Now, I want to explain how significant this is. Why is it that this takes place right after Meghan Markle receives an award for her work? Okay, now I need to break this down for y'all. Because, this is how stuff happens to a lot of you all. You're working hard on your job. You're working hard on your entrepreneurship. You're working hard on whatever it is that you do, right? And as soon as you start getting recognition, it's like, oh, Jane Doe, you're doing a great job. Hey, yo, John Doe, pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? Promotion, plaques and awards and raises and all types of stuff, right? That's when people want to come for you. I told y'all this is the same thing that happened with Jonathan Majors. As soon as Jonathan Majors hit this level of success, as soon as he did Creed 3 and he was in a photo shoot with Michael B. Jordan, as soon as all of this stuff, and he's Kane, the biggest villain since Thanos in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? All this success and more and more and more, then all of a sudden they had to come for him. All of a sudden you see this arrest, you see this. I'm trying to tell y'all how this works, right? Okay. So now Meghan Markle is in New York to receive an award for the work that she's doing. The work that she's doing is not related or authorized by the royal family. Because remember, they already don't like her, so they don't like the work that she's doing. They don't care for it, but they might have to play the game and save face just to look politically correct. Okay, they're looking politically correct. I repeat, they gotta look politically correct. But they don't like them building without the assistance of the royal family. That's why, it was the issue of taking their money and their resources. They thought that they could cripple them. Okay, how many people do you experience when you go through life and you do stuff? How many people, I cannot tell you how many people have been trying to cripple me as a content creator, especially with me talking about this type of stuff. I just don't get the views that I used to. I don't get the likes. Speaking of likes, go ahead and smash that like button. I got members coming and going. I understand the economy's crazy. But I just don't get the support because I'm changing the game and I'm talking about things that other people don't talk about. Even if they talk about the subject, they're not going there with the specific details the way that I do it. You know, I have a unique way of bringing this information to you all, tying past events, present events, future events in between the lines. So what I'm saying is they don't like that she's achieving and that they're growing and that they got the Netflix deal and they're building their own empire. They're building their own royal family because Prince Harry is still from that bloodline. He's still a prince. They're still royal family. They don't like that. They want to have control of that. So they got to try to shut this down. You know, and the best way to do it is when somebody hits a certain height so that you can sacrifice the crescendo, sacrifice the climax of that success energy and try to flip it around for your advantage. Keep listening.
According to their office, the chase resulted in multiple near collisions involving other drivers on the road, pedestrians, and even 2 NYPD officers. Now, a spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess said last night the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Ms. Ragland were involved in a near catastrophic car chase at the hands of a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi.
Okay, why do we have a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi? Again, not one, not two, not someone that's just, oh, I got to get the shot. I got to get the video. I'm going for the goal. You have a ring, okay? A ring. Y'all have to pay attention to the verbiage that they're saying. Ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. Does that really sound like paparazzi, or does that sound like people that's trying to delete somebody? Because last time I checked and I looked, when people are highly aggressive, they're trying to do something and cause harm. You know, something catastrophic.
While being a public figure comes with a level of interest from the public, it should never come at the cost of anyone's safety. Now, the mayor speaking about this just moments ago, he says he will be briefed on the matter later today. Take a listen.
Okay, so now I'm about to show you footage from the New York City mayor. He's going to speak on it. I just want you all to see it here so you all can understand people's perspectives and what they think about it. See if they're elaborating to any key words and key things. See, when you listen to people talk, when you read articles, okay, when you go on social media, anytime there's an advertisement, there's a commercial, there's a trailer, y'all got to be paying attention to the details. As they say, the devil's in the details. They put this stuff right in front, right? Right in front. But people seem to miss it because they don't care. Or maybe they just may not have the ability to understand and discern that.
Listen.
I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase.
Okay, listen to what he just said. He said he finds it hard to believe there was a 2-hour high-speed chase. Okay? Y'all need to understand this. The New York mayor just said he finds it hard to believe there's a high-speed 2-hour chase, which means that, see, I gotta break this down, man. Y'all don't understand. If there wasn't a high-speed chase, then how is it catastrophic? You know, it's not a 2-hour high-speed chase. So that means that they weren't driving super fast to where, you know, you would wreck and slip and slide and slam into something, et cetera, et cetera. He's finding it very hard to believe that. Okay, so right off the bat, this means that there could be some conflicting information, or they're phrasing it as this, as a cover-up, etc., etc., etc. So who's telling the truth? Is the New York mayor telling the truth here? Is the news? You know, what's going on? Which narrative is true? Which again raises another false flag, raises more questions. Remember, I told y'all, pay attention to the inconsistencies. Pay attention to the inconsistencies. Because that means that something's going on. I'm just saying. What's up, Keisha Taylor? What's up, Keisha Taylor? Glad to have you here. Y'all need to pay attention. When these details come out, you heard it first here at Brainwaves Advice Topics, LLC. See, everybody's just reporting a story, but no one's seen this as a sacrifice attempt. I can pull up YouTube right now. Ain't nobody covering a video. I'm sure there's going to be some coming later. You know, as this information comes out, then all of a sudden you're going to see a bunch of other videos. You know, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm putting this out first. Let's go.
That would be, I find it hard to believe, but we will find out the exact duration of it. But if it's 10 minutes, a 10-minute chase is extremely dangerous in New York City. We have a lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of people are using our streets. Any type of high-speed chase that involves something of that nature is inappropriate.
Now what happened?
Okay, so now you're going to see a blast from the past. You know, we're going to see Princess Diana. They're going to refer to that again. This is New York City, high-speed chase. Like, this is in the evening of New York City. It ain't too many places that you can go high speed in New York at night. Okay? Y'all got to understand this. Right? This is the narrative. Again, the narrative that they've been pushing in the media, pushing in the news is, oh, they were involved in some high-speed chase for 2 hours. Like, really? New York City at night, high-speed chase for 2 hours. What's up, April Sullivan? Glad to have you here, sweetie. Memphis, Tennessee in the house. Read in between the lines, y'all. Read in between the lines. I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole lot of plot twists. And one thing that's clear to me, this was a sacrifice attempt. Because I'm telling you, the news was supposed to read Prince Harry and Meghan Markle died in a car crash. That's what the news was supposed to read. But I told y'all, all of these sacrifice attempts have been going wrong. I'm just saying, let's go.
Happened last night is all too familiar to Prince Harry. It was 1997 when Princess Diana was killed in a car chase in Paris after being chased by paparazzi. Prince Harry has been very outspoken about the press and the paparazzi chasing them, which he blames for his mother's death. Now, we did reach out to the NYPD for more details on what happened here last night. We are still waiting to hear back. Chris?
Okay.
Man. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. When I tell you this was a sacrifice attempt, you're hearing it first. I'm going to pull up another video, and I just want you all to kind of see all of this and put this together. But again, I broke down the verbiage. I connected the dots. I'm showing you, you're seeing inconsistencies. The New York mayor doesn't even believe the narrative. Like, why would they say high speed? Y'all got to think about this, okay? Y'all really got to think about this. Why would they say high speed chase when you can't even have high speed in New York? And for those of you that are new to me, I've broken down so many scenarios. I've showed y'all the streets, the roads, the distances, police reports, all types of information. Like when you come here, you're going to get receipts. Y'all talking about, oh, I'm looking for the receipts. I give you receipts, I give you tea, and show y'all how to understand what's being said. Because, you know, the news and the media, they have a narrative to push and they have a story to get out. Make sure y'all get the likes up when you come in the building. I'm going to go ahead and put another video up. Okay. This video is kind of the same thing, but it's breaking it down from, you'll hear some different verbiage. So some people will say, hey, Brainwaves, why are you covering or showing us perhaps a second video that's almost reporting the same thing? Because I want you all to pay attention to the verbiage, pay attention to the wording. As they say, the devil's in the details. All right, let's go. It's crazy, man.
I'm Diane Macedo. We have breaking news. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan are reportedly okay after what their team calls a near catastrophic car chase here in New York. In a statement...
Now, I'm going to say something else. Why is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's team calling it a catastrophic car chase? Or should we say near, rather, because it didn't actually happen. That's another clue. That's another detail that I want you all to pay attention as the news comes out. Because what's going to happen is, at some point in time, we're going to get the camera footage. All right? At some point in time, we're going to get the camera footage. You know, I've seen camera footage of the paparazzi, or should I say camera footage of them leaving the event. It's a lot of light flash and a lot of cameras going on. So, you know, I haven't really showed it because if anyone has epilepsy or anything like that, it's most likely going to trigger it. Like the light flashing is crazy, right? but no one has released or shown the footage of the actual chase. All right, best believe stuff is coming. Let's go.
Their spokesperson says, quote, highly aggressive paparazzi pursued the couple relentlessly for over 2 hours. They say the chase resulted in multiple near collisions and that the incident could have been fatal.
Now, I want to say something here because I want y'all to pay attention to a detail. If this took place for 2 hours, okay, this is the narrative that they're saying, that this took place for 2 hours. Why were they running? You know, what were the paparazzi doing? You know, I heard it involved 2 New York City police officers. So were these police officers trying to help? Were the paparazzi, you know, not in, like what's really going on? Like, were the 2 New York City police officers trying to protect Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and their mother, and then maybe the paparazzi got so irate and maybe they couldn't keep up with the police, but something sounds fishy. Again, pay attention to the inconsistencies, because if that were the case, how come the police didn't call for backup? You know, like, what's going on? You know, somebody's got to have some body cam footage. There's got to be something, some traffic cams. Something is not adding up. And I tell you, when it doesn't add up, walk like a duck, quack like a duck. It's a duck. It smells like a sacrifice attempt to me. And you're hearing it first here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC, because I can see these things a mile away.
I want to bring in James Longman, who's in London, covering the latest on this for us. James, what do we know at this point?
Well, Dan, I think the most important thing to say is that they are fine. The couple is fine. Meghan's mother, who was in the car, is also fine. This all happened yesterday after an event where the couple were traveling in New York, and they say they were pursued for 2 hours by the paparazzi, and they put out this long statement, which is indicative, really, of how Meghan and Harry have constantly fought for their privacy, as they see it, wanting to be safe from these attacks, as they put them, by the paparazzi, and impingements on their privacy. And this statement sort of serves as a warning, I think, and kind of a wake-up call, they hope, to the world on what it's like living as Meghan and Harry.
Now, I want to say something, because this reporter is saying that this statement that they're putting out serves as a warning. Okay? I like to say this. Do not be surprised if you see any of this taking place with other celebrities in the coming days. All of a sudden, we may find a string. Okay? Again, no one's thinking like this but me. No one has pretty much thought about this, at least not publicly. No one has even considered this. Be on the lookout for other celebrities, dignitaries, whatever you want to call them, well-known, influential people, right? To perhaps be pursued by the paparazzi. And then all of a sudden they have car crashes and things take place. Okay, do not be surprised. I'm just trying to let y'all know, do not be surprised if that takes place. If it does, you heard me say it first. Okay? I'm just trying to let y'all know, I see how things be adding up and where they're going with it. Right? I see Robin says that it doesn't add up because it's another PR stunt. Like, even if this is a PR stunt, they have so much going on behind it. It's insane. There's a lot of agendas, a lot of messages, and a lot of things going on. Let's go with the tape.
From their perspective, they say last night the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Miss Raglan were involved in a near catastrophic car chase by a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. It's that phrase, near catastrophic, that has got so many people worried, and just how extraordinary this chase seems to have been. They list multiple violations of...
Listen, now I want y'all to pay attention, because now we're going to hear violations of what the paparazzi did. And like I said, if all of this is real, okay, there's gonna be some camera footage coming out. This is what I'm saying. Y'all, pay attention to the evidence. There's got to be damage. Okay, there's got to be insurance claims. There's got to be witnesses. Somebody has seen something. Okay, this is New York City, the city that never sleeps, y'all. Y'all gotta stop and think. I used to have family in New York. Okay, I used to have family in the Bronx. All right, so my parents are from the Bronx. So I know about New York City. Like, I understand. I might be down here in the A. I might be an AT alien, but I know about New York City. And at night, and all this taking place, where they having this agenda and they going around for 2 hours, you mean to tell me nobody got any camera footage? No camera phones, no traffic cameras. I'm going to tell you, one way or the other, something is going to come out. Okay? One way or the other, something's going to come out. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that people may not know that it's them. Okay? Because when you are moving a lot of dignitaries around, it's deliberately done like this. It's not like it's a big sign saying, hey, this is, let me see, y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's not like they're like, hey, this is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Tahoe or, Suburban or Escalade or whatever. They're not going to advertise that. So, people don't know that it's them. And they might just think it's a crazy, Tahoe or Bourbon or Escalade or whatever, just driving around New York City. Because, people drive crazy anyway. So that could be one reason why we don't necessarily see specific camera footage. But there's going to have to be some type of audio, some type of witnesses, some type of questioning. We know who did it. These people broke the law. Is there going to be mug shots? I'm telling you, there's got to be some information coming out. And if there's no information that comes out to corroborate their story, no receipts to come out to support this narrative, then it's definitely a sacrifice attempt. I mean, either way, it was a sacrifice attempt. But it's smelling fishy. Okay? Listen to what the charges are. I want y'all to pay attention. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I know a lot of people like to come here and support for free. Hey, do you like to work for free? How many of y'all like to do your job and go to work and do an excellent job at that and not get paid a dime? How many of y'all like to do that? That's equivalent to not supporting your content creators. 50 cents, $5, $500, it don't matter. Every little bit helps, all right? And there's no shame in whatever amount. I'm just letting y'all know. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo links are in the description box. Just so y'all can see real quick, QR code is now on the screen. You can literally snap it. It'll take you straight to my PayPal, all right? Or my Cash App, I'm sorry. But y'all know the link's all in the description box. All right, let's get back to what they're going to say. Pay attention, people. Pay attention.
Of traffic code, including driving on the sidewalk, they say, running red lights, reversing down a one-way street, driving while on the phone, driving while photographing, and illegally blocking a moving vehicle. This is a very sort of strong statement by the Duke and Duchess, their team, to put the world on notice that this is the kind of activity that they're sort of subjected to all the time. But this it clearly seems to have gone further than a lot of the normal activity you see around the couple. Dan?
Yeah, James, I know the statements.
Okay. Did y'all pay attention to the charges? That's what I want to know. Does anyone pay attention to all of the so-called charges or infractions that the paparazzi and them took place? That's an awful lot that they're claiming. Again, it's a lot of information just all floating up out here, but I'm going to tell you, regardless of what it is, this is definitely a sacrifice attempt. Okay? I know regardless of whatever else it is, this is definitely a sacrifice attempt. Okay? And I don't feel like it's done. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know, I don't feel like this is all there's going to be to it and there'll never be another situation again. I just feel like there's going to be something else coming down the road if they don't make any changes with things. But you didn't hear from me. Or actually you did, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let's listen to more information.
It says, while being a public figure comes with a level of interest from the public, it should never come at the cost of anyone's safety. And this seems to be a much more heightened account of what has been somewhat of a difficult relationship between them and the press.
Yeah, Prince Harry is involved at the moment in a court case here in London covering this kind of very issue. On this occasion, he's alleging phone hacking by a tabloid newspaper in this country, allegations that they deny. But this has been a more and more fraught relationship with the press. It was one of the themes of their documentary, that Netflix documentary, where they both described in quite a lot of detail how difficult it has been. We saw what it was like for the couple when they were trying to live in privacy in places like Vancouver, but also in Hollywood, and the lengths the paparazzi would take to kind of get a glimpse of them. And of course, in his book, in Spare, you know, Prince Harry does go into details about what it has been like for the couple being chased around the world.
Okay, so now I do want to add this because a lot of people are not taking this into an account. When you are a celebrity, when you don't leak your business out or you have questions that people want to ask, they're going to find out where you are and they're going to bomb rush you. Now, this part is not fake. Okay, many of y'all that don't understand this, I don't think this is real. You must not live in a major metropolitan city or been to a major metropolitan city where a lot of celebrities reside. Okay, what's up, Nikki T? I can let you know right now, I see this stuff like this in the 8. People be trying to get at you. They be trying to come around. I got people checking for me. I can't tell you, I got fan clubs and all this stuff. People be checking for me. So this is not surprising, you know, and people don't care about what happens to you. All they care about is getting the story, getting the photo, getting the video, getting the content out. You know, after all, you got people making fake content and fake videos just to make people think that they're real footage, just so they can get a click and get a view and gain whatever it is. So this is a real issue, and this does expose another layer of things. Like I said, I have seen this for myself, and I know other people have seen this. This is a real scenario that public figures go through. But what's going on here is definitely a sacrifice attempt, because I told you, as you press the envelope and you try to put information out that goes against the narrative, again, the elites, the royal family, okay, that's what they've been speaking out. Again, you heard the book and the Netflix series and all this. Now, all of a sudden, Meghan Markle is getting an award, or she got an award, rather, for her foundation. You know, everything that they're doing, as I said, is bucking the system. And when you're a part of the system and you buck the system, this is the backlash that comes on. So now they're a high target. Paparazzi is more energized to come after you more than the average celebrity or dignitary or whatever you want to call them. So again, this is a real issue. It's extremely stressful. And even when you try to hide out, they try to find you. So
now, their detractors, their critics would say, well, this is the life they chose. They chose
Listen.
to break free from, you know, the structures and the support of the royal family into the kind of open battlefield, if you like, of celebrity. Their supporters would say no one should have to live like that. No one should be hounded within an inch of their lives, and that is very much how this statement puts it. And so, look, this is part of the story of Meghan and Harry, unfortunately. And I think this statement is intended to show people just how difficult it has been for them, and to show people the reality of being not just, you know, Meghan and Harry, but anyone who kind of is in their orbit, and that includes Meghan's mother.
James Longman in London. So again, we are hearing that Prince Harry and Meghan were involved in a lengthy car chase with paparazzi, but they are okay. We, of course, will continue to follow this developing story.
all right, so y'all, like, I just kind of, I'm gonna tell you what we need to be looking out for going forward from here is the evidence. Okay, anyone's gonna be charged. Is any paparazzi going to be charged? Is there going to be any body cam footage? There was allegedly 2 New York City police officers involved in this situation. What role did they have? Were they helping? Were they just randomly, you know, did the paparazzi kind of crash or come into them and interact with them? Did the Prince Harry team, you know, call the police to try to help them out? You know, what role? There's a lot of information that's going to come out. What is the New York mayor going to say? You know, what other information may or may not come out? This is what we need to be paying attention in the coming days. But I'm going to tell you right now, either way, regardless of the information that's come out, it's a sacrifice attempt. And this is what happens when you buck the system and or you're no longer useful. Because, you know, when you buck the system, when you're a part of the establishment, you're no longer useful. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's a lot going on here. It's a lot, you know. It's a lot going on. So I just kind of want to report that and explain why I am saying that this is a potential sacrifice attempt. And we'll just stay tuned and see what other information comes out, and we'll go from there. Okay. For those of you that are here, I'm going to be going live again in a few minutes. I want to talk about a very important subject. All right. Y'all about to see the thumbnail pop up in just a second. I'm going to just wait for a few minutes, and then I'm about to turn back around and go live again. All right. So for those of you who are here, thank you for watching, for listening. Okay. I need y'all to check out this training here on AI. Y'all need to understand. I know a lot of y'all just going to ignore this and just go about your business, but don't say I didn't tell you so when in months or just in a couple of years, you get laid off from your job and get replaced by AI, or you're an entrepreneur and your skills are no longer needed because an AI is doing what you're doing, or you're a content creator and you no longer are needed, or you no longer get likes and clicks and views because AI is doing stuff for you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Links in the description box. It's on the screen. Okay. Also, if you like the work, you would like to continue to see the work, hit up that Cash App, hit up that PayPal, hit up that Venmo. Again, 50 cents, $1, $10, $100. I don't care what it is, $1 million. Any amount is greatly appreciated, and it goes right back into the work. All right. So again, you don't work for free. So I'm just saying, if you really like what I'm doing, then, you will follow through. You will show your support. You will show the love. All right. Also, just get the likes up. Please subscribe. Make sure the notifications are turned on your YouTube app, on your phone, on your mobile device. If you don't turn on notifications on your YouTube app, on your mobile device, you will not know when I go live, let alone other people. All right. I'm about to get out of here. Like I said, I'm coming right back in a few minutes to go live. And I got some, what you may call gossip or tea or what have you, to talk about as well. Okay. It's a news subject that's kind of been buzzing around just very recently. So it is what it is. I'll cover any updates of what's going on here. All right. For now, I'm getting out of here. Again, I will be back live in a few minutes. I'm already ready to go. So on that note, I'm getting out of here. Thank you for watching and listening. Stay tuned. Watch the thumbnail. I'll be live again in a few minutes. Until then, I'm going to send you all away with love, with blessings, and with life.